This video is going to be a little bit different. I want to talk about my favorite movie of all time, The Incredibles. Now, as a kid, I watched this movie a few times and liked it no doubt, but I never thought of it as a god tier movie or anything. But as I got older and rewatched it, it has blown me away. I've seen it 4 times in recent memory, in the past few years, and rewatched it twice the past 2 weeks, just to confirm that it is my favorite movie and that there are no issues. Also, I just had a burning desire to rewatch it despite watching it 2 weeks ago. There are virtually zero noticeable plot holes or inconsistencies. The soundtrack by Michael Giacchino, or however you pronounce this, is spectacular. When watching the movie, it feels like I'm just listening to a soundtrack and there's a movie at the same time. It's integrated so well within the movie. The voice acting is amazing, the cast is incredible. Whenever someone is speaking from the left, you can hear it in the left channel, same with the right.
Exceptional.
This is not about you, Bob. This is about Dash.
You want to do something for Dash? Then let him actually compete. Let him go out for sports.
I will not be.
In a lot of low-effort movies and shows, voices always come from the center channel, which ruins immersion, especially when you're seeing them on the screen. The character design in the first Incredibles is so much better than the second one. Teddy Newton did an amazing job. Diana Marsigli, or however you pronounce that, really ruined the design of the characters in the sequel except for maybe Violet. I don't know why this was done, but whatever. I still like The Incredibles 2, don't get me wrong, but it is nowhere near as good as the first one, and that is mainly due to the difference in the villains. The intentions for the villain in the first movie were so realistic.
I know all your moves, your crime-fighting style, favorite catchphrases, everything! I am your #1 fan!
You could tell his emotions and reasons were genuine. The voice acting and animation for him was also amazing.
It tore me apart, but I learned an important lesson. You can't count on anyone, especially your heroes.
That's another thing. The Dolby Vision presentation for this movie is so good. In the dynamic range hierarchy of sorts, we have SDR on the bottom, which looks the worst, HDR10 above SDR, and Dolby Vision at the top. Highlights pop incredibly well. The limited dynamic range of my camera is causing clipping, but the amount of pop and depth on the Dolby Vision presentation on the left is amazing. It adds the next level of immersion to this film, versus the SDR version on the right appearing flat and bland. The villain in Incredibles 1 makes you consider if Bob should have been nice to him.
Fly home, buddy. I work alone.
But again, he had no obligation to and even saved his life when Bon Voyage threw the bomb on his cape. Man, the writing and directing by Brad Bird in this movie was something else. Especially the entire thing with capes. We see the first real issue with it when Bon Voyage throws the bomb onto Incrediboy or Buddy's cape.
I'll show you, I'll go get the police.
Buddy, don't!
It'll only take a second, really.
No, stop! There's a bomb!
Then Mr. Incredible requests a cape to Edna, to which he says no capes and gives him the reasons why.
Hey. All was well, another day saved, when his cape snagged on a missile fin.
And in amazing fashion, Syndrome dies in the end because of his cape. It's just insane how many great character arcs there are in this movie. Mr. Incredible loved being a hero, but ended up getting sued for injuring someone who was trying to commit suicide.
In a stunning turn of events, a superhero is being sued for saving someone who apparently didn't want to be saved.
As well as accidentally injuring people on a train.
5 days later, another suit was filed by the victims of the L train accident.
The movie also shows the reality of corporate America, which isn't really what you expect in a movie that's accessible to children. This is really one of those movies where someone of any age can enjoy. Bob is supportive of Dash using his powers because he loves that aspect of his life.
They caught you on tape and you still got away with it? Whoa! You must have been booking. How fast do you think you were going?
While Helen was not and had accepted the family life.
Think you were going?
We are not encouraging this.
I'm not encouraging. I'm just asking how fast you
Honey!
Bob was doing hero work undercover, that is how Mirage found him.
We are not doing that again.
Verify you want to switch targets?
And was threatened to get fired for doing the right thing and wanting to help someone, which is one of the best scenes of all time, by the way.
Well, let's hope we don't cover him.
I'll be right back.
Stop right now, or you're fired!
Gazer Beam was mentioned earlier in the film by Bob for going missing. He also went to Helen and Bob's wedding. Then Bob finds Gazer Beam in an underground cave.
Gazer Beam.
Possible marriage endangerment between Helen and Bob. Mirage telling Syndrome that valuing life does not make Mr. Incredible weak.
He's not weak, you know.
What?
Valuing life is not weakness.
Elastigirl creating a self-raft and Dash being the rudder. Like what? I haven't seen a single movie that was as creative and well done as this. Another amazing scene was Dash running on water, the soundtrack pausing, and continuing again when Dash realized he could actually run on water. Syndrome was so jealous of heroes that he killed off real heroes so he could pretend to be one.
Alright, stand back.
The way they revealed Jack-Jack's powers was amazing. Violet gaining confidence from her hero powers despite being the one who apparently disliked having powers the most at first.
Hey.
You're, Violet, right?
That's me. See, Vi.
You look different.
I feel different.
And finally, Underminer showing up at the end with Bob in his most happy state, as Mr. Incredible.
Soon all will tremble before me!
What a movie, man. I'd like to give a shout out to Gabby D, Fofo, Sasa Vsauce4, Noodle, Daniel Gnet, Wadiacre, Grumpy Kitten, Johan Faust, Marshadow, Nell, Kunda, and Cinevri. Thank you guys for supporting the channel, I really appreciate it. If you would like to support the Realist Audio Reviewer on YouTube, consider donating through PayPal to Gania1@gmail.com. Super chat donations in your comments, join the channel membership for $4.99 a month for a shout out at the end of each video, as well as a special role in the Discord server with text-to-speech permissions. Or join the channel membership in the ultra-active Discord server for manage emoji permissions, as well as a special red-colored role. YouTube takes a bigger cut of the $4.99 per month, so supporting through Discord helps the channel more. If you want me to review a product, specify the product in your donation. If you would like to talk to people about anything audio related and much more without the fear of getting banned for no reason, join the Apple House Sound Discord server linked in the description. As usual, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share this video with your friends. Have a nice day.